in Artino's face. Nayo got underneath a beast, trying to block out. And look, previously the two-handed over-the-head bounce pass. And on the other side, KJ, a natural lefty, with I guess a nearly pitch-perfect pass. Baseline out of bounds. Pauian Graham back in. Ball poked away and it's just out of bounds. Got a contested shot. Tyler skipping around with Jackie, feeling confident. But look at the sky-high effort by Artino. Another easy lefty hook for Artino. He leads the Pilots with 12. Archie Goodwin has a 14 for the Braves. Getting a break right now is KJ. Probing, flipping it up, and somehow getting it to fall off the bank. Still a 4-point lead for the Braves as Artino is going one-on-one against Yankovic. First as Zhang flies in for the dunk. Artino had some choice words, the ref was perhaps ready to adjudicate. Look, Artino going up against fellow Chinese Taipei camp member Zhang. KJ quickly on the down screen. Yes. Quickly on the down screen. Yes. Now with Brown back in the fold. Screening and then an easy lay-in for him. Got the switch on KJ. A stoppage. Dayo will exit for Naming Wei. Screening, rolling into space as Yankovic is stopped. Impressive effort by Alec Brown. Stay in the play, utilize his length. He had a one-block shot last night and averages 1.8 on the season. KJ on the shot fake, dribble pull-up three. As Beast stays on. Alec Brown, a little overshoot. He's calling for a screen way up high. Off the handle of it. Stays on it. Yankovic in the middle of the floor. Reaching foul. It's going to be on Graham. Pilots 3 team fouls to the Braves, none. Subs for the Braves. Goodwin Mbaye checking in along with Josh. Yankovic in his only other game against the Pilots, which is his second game with the Braves. 20 points, 11 rebounds. Losing the dribble as Goodwin will thread the pass. They got a 4-on-1 as Yankovic ends up with the layup. The last time they played each other, almost every scramble was won by the Pilots as Wayne tries, flips it up with the left hand. Had a similar drive with the right hand yesterday afternoon, going the other way. Trying to guard Goodwin as he's fouled. Look out, and almost. With Goodwin's height, could shoot that pass up ahead, and the Braves had numbers. They've taken advantage of all their 2-on-1 opportunities. Goodwin at the line, a 60% free throw shooter, leads the league in total attempts. Makes the adjustment. Set the plus league record single game high of 51 points earlier. Ethan probing, in trouble, out to Brown. Wide open for three, no. Brown only was 1 for 5 from outside last night. Still a pretty efficient scorer. Yankovic facing up Brown. It's a tough turnaround. Curls around with a look. Dodge to Lightinga. They got 3 on that side. Augmented 3-man game as now the Pilots have a 3-on-2. Wayne fakes the pass up and in. I don't think I've seen that from number 10, Leemingway, changing his name in the offseason and showing off the stuff in between the two Braves defenders. Braves call timeout as the Pilots cut the deficit.
欢迎小雨。
Hello， 小雨，欢迎你。谢谢我们初代的元气 MC 啊。想要玩中场游戏的朋友，快点举起双手 ，Pilots Crew 会把信物丢给你。
大家想要拿到世新手上的中场游戏人选吗？赶快跟他互动起来，让他注意到你。
中场游戏，我们会玩一个全台湾首创的游戏，也是我们领航员
Welcome back to Taizong Intercontinental Basketball Stadium as Leemingway or Wayne with a stumble dribble and still could recover to a layup getting around Mbaye, and that forced the Braves to a timeout. Pilots, the #1 team in the Plus League, 1 win away from clinching the regular season as the #1 team. Have a 6-win, 0-loss record against the Braves. The last time the Braves had such ownage in a regular season against them was season 4 Pilots, 6-2. Skip pass to Goodwin. Ethan was all over him though. Just out of the corner. Turnaround jumper, got it. The degree of difficulty, pretty incredible. That year, Graham averaged 22, Justin 22, Washburn 20 points against the Braves. A lot of firepower as Graham shows off incredible fadeaway angle, leaning backwards. Getting it to the corner, Josh doinks it, and a coup. Actually got his hands on it. Easy Fred as dunks it with 2 hands. You see that play developing. Just a matter if the entry pass was going to come from the wing or from the point. 1 possession game. Pauian fakes the screen as Taoyuan back pass to Aku. He'll try the 3. No. Attempting his 6th three-pointer of the season. Not a big sample. He's pretty good at 4 for 5. Tries to show off the move. Foul in transition. That'll send the Braves to the free throw line. Another look at Graham stopping and avoiding them by a block. He'll get a rest. Taoyuan at the line. His 17th start this season, only coming off the bench twice. He's always been a very productive player. It's a 3-time Rookie of the Year in high school, college, and in the pros. Puts the Braves up to 46. Over to Ethan. Brown screens. Initially drawing 2, they switch sides. Martino helps Justin out. Got one in the air. Off-footed. Kind of like a lunging shot attempt. Leads to a Braves break. Stopped as Goodwin can't get it in. And foul in transition. Taoyuan reaching to Artino, and you know, the Pilots, how they feel about that. Taoyuan's 3rd personal. Killer Guanayo driving, and the ball's on the deck. Taoyuan back to Aku, over to Goodwin. Got slowed up though as he's surrounded and the pass deflected. Going the other way, behind the back of Guanayo. Can't throw the back shoulder fade if the receiver's not anticipating it. The Pilots electing to call timeout. Feeling like their heart rates are up and the nerves are right now a little bit in play. Archie Goodwin in his season against the Pilots. Good for 27 points per game, but on his lowest field goal efficiency as compared to against the Ghost Hawks in red and the Arc in that teal green. As mentioned, he's the only import for the Braves to appear in every single game. And now the more you play an opponent, the bigger sample they have on you, perhaps the easier to defend And Archie bucks that notion with his early start tonight. 17 points on 7 of 10 shooting, 1 for 2 at the line, and he just committed his first passing turnover, his first turnover. A few more notes about the last time they played each other. The Braves did close it to a 6-point game in the third quarter, but the personnel they had on the floor stayed out there and got tired. It was the Pilots' first game back from the break, and they did not play in Tainan the week prior. It was their tune-up game before the East Asia Super League Finals, as the Braves finally break out of their huddle to the fans' displeasure. Roger has more experience. Perhaps he has more to say. Bae right away, a two-man game with Goodwin. Stuck with the dribble, threads it. No, it was stopped. Justin cuts across, over to Artino, pump fake, up and in. Utilizing the backboard once again with the left hand. Goodwin takes a spill, and the ball goes out of bounds. I need a floor attendant to dissuade Artino. Artino, just like Goodwin, leading his team in scoring by a decent margin. Down strong has got Bae on him, and an easy block as the ball is kept in bounds. Josh to a cutting Bae. He's happy. That's Bae's second block of the game. Having a good impact defensively, and when you defend, you also get your chance as long as you run and hustle. Previously blocked by Hood, so the point guards of the Pilots had a tough time, even when they had the speed advantage on the outside. Bae too strong on the free throw. For 5 on the field. Sinks that second free throw. Yogi unhappy with the scorers table.
Now I won because I want to inbound quick, hostia. We need an Afghanistan.
Tino hands off to Guan Nayo, faking it, and then overthrowing the pass. Collected by Josh to keep it in bounds. Good effort as Goodwin, shoulder fake, drops it off, as Bae puts it behind. The Braves are doing a great job hustling, and now they get to go on the break. Bae's really got to finish that. Oh, the foul is actually on Brown. Just trying to get clarification, is teed up.
He's not on the play, Kim. 21 is not there. 21 is not there. He's not there. He's like this at 6. He's hitting. 21 is not there. 21 is not there.
Technical first. minutes left in the first half. Beast about to check in. And by a 79% free throw shooter. Makes both. Down the other way, a man defense by the Braves. Justin keeping the dribble alive, getting a screen from Martino. Picked up the dribble. Justin spins, turns around, and a foul going for the loose ball.
Okay.
Roger calls to the bench. That's Baez' second personal. This is the layup. It was tough with the left hand as a floated pass. Braves come away with it. Goodwin, Graham on him, and fouled on the shot. Got tangled up. Should be 3 free throws coming up for Archie Goodwin.
Watch the leg kick right here.
You look at the jab. Because it's not a landing area, it's a cylinder. Or that landing area is the unsportsmanlike. Pilots had an advantage at the free throw line. Well, here in the second quarter, they have not attempted a single one versus the Braves. That 8 for 13. Short as Artino, another rebound for him. He's got 8 now. That out as Graham is fouled. They say on the drive. We have not had a made free here in the second quarter. Justin probing, taking a tough shot over the top, buries it. Way up high. Goodwin pulls up for the 3. Off target as Beast over the top and turns it over. Graham race ahead. Justin, foot deep. No, and it'll be a counter break. Still 30 seconds on the clock here in the first half. Goodwin, wide open, jab, and still a miss. We'll elect to slow it up. Take this last shot. Roger indicating the Braves can foul. Justin driving and fouled on the shot. That is too late. Got a foul earlier. Got to pretty much reach and grab the dribble penetrator right away. That's Taoyuan though, who had 3 personal, so kind of understandable. And if that's the Pilots intentionally getting it to Taoyuan's man, that was very high level team play, as it seems like the Braves are going to call this timeout with a 1.9. That doesn't seem very good for momentum, or maybe he's trying to ice Wu Jingxiang at the free throw line.
1.9秒的时候，1.9 protect rebound， 直接做到 double， 所以拉起来发球，拉起来 take out， step no 详尽 here， 好 jab， 这是 jab， 第一个先跑 ，step screen， you go middle， 所以这边只能传这边，传这边。 如果if they can battle card, just pass. Because only 2 seconds. 1.9. Let's go. 先发招，如果还没有拿到的话。
On the season, the Braves against the Pilots. Their highest score at halftime was 57, if you can believe it, January 11th. But they lost the game by only scoring 32 in the second half. Big guys at Banchal Stadium. Just returning to action after getting yesterday off. The Pilots went on a 47-32 run in that second half. 2 for 2. Let's see what the Braves drew up, as Justin will get a break. Looks to protect him, save him from a foul. All 5 Braves starting in the backcourt, as he's selecting a visit to our staff members in the back row. Nobody but the hands. No equipment failures or damage. We're thankful for that, as it's time for halftime here at Taizong Intercontinental Stadium. The Braves have the 3-point lead over the Pilots.
We are Palace Crew. We are
掌声送给 PLEAGUE Crew， 谢谢他们带来的精彩演出，谢谢。
谢谢 PLEAGUE Crew。好的，进入我们中场游戏的环节啦。刚刚有提到今天的游戏呢，个人觉得非常有创意。要玩什么呢？我们都知道台湾篮球的罚球率啊，部分的球员罚球率一直都是我们讨论的话题。今天我们就要来玩罚球，但是怎么玩呢？我们要来为大家创建一个被干扰的情境。前方的 LED 荧幕呢，会放出干扰的画面，以及我们的 PLEAGUE Crew 会一起的来加入干扰，看看大家的罚球率怎么样啦。好，这是一个我们领航员导演组研发出来的游戏。
On April 5th, 2026, we have this regular season game between the Taipei Fubon Braves against the Taoyuan Pauian Pilots from Taizhou Intercontinental Basketball Stadium. The Braves have a 51-48 lead at half. We have points, field goal shooting, three-point shooting, rebounds, assists, and turnovers. Man, what a turnaround from quarter one to quarter two. In the first quarter, 17 of 15, the two teams combined from three. Then in the second quarter, 0 for 13. Ouch. Pretty even on rebounds, and both teams, thanks to only one turnover apiece in the first quarter, a rather low total. You see Justin coming off the bench after taking yesterday off, and he has a first half 11 points, second on the team. And the Pilots need that scoring efficiency as the Braves have come into the building and have looked pretty good offensively. Remember, they did score 57 against the Pilots in the first half. They need to keep that up in the second. There certainly was a curious look at the free throw situation in the second quarter. 14 great free throws, including a technical foul on Ergi to the Pilots only 2, and that was just in the very last possession. We'll see if there's any adjustments to be made in the third quarter. I think one thing that can't be quantified is how the Braves are doing a great job hustling for loose balls, hustling for the basketball. Sometimes even when the Pilot touches it, they hustle to the live ball and start a fast break. Meanwhile, the Pilots have this one to claim as their own. It's Leimiwei, number 10, forcing the Braves to a timeout. Archie Goodwin has been a problem, and if this is the kind of mismatch he's presented to other teams, not so much against the Pilots as we saw in that graphic, but it's a new day as the Braves try to take the first game against the Pilots this regular season. We'll go to break and get to our leading scorers after this.
所以陈克，你平常有在打篮球吗？
看来应该是有这个小腿健壮的程度啊。第三球，也不错啦。
PLEAGUE Crew 有起作用哦，在前面干扰得很好哦。
可以。很紧张，不要紧张。
你不要紧张，我来你旁边，你不要紧张。
你来到他旁边，他更紧张。第二球来。
放轻松哦。
等一下，不能踩线了，踩线。给你偷练一球啊。好，第二球。
最喜欢哪一个 PLEAGUE Crew 啊？好，谢谢。
最喜欢若彤的第三球，好，第三球表现如何？
可以吗？
可以啊。哎呦，看来等要 PK 啦。好，这一位先生，刚刚偷笑的先生。第一球力道偏大，第二球，差一点，已经有准心了。
看看可爱的
PLEAGUE Crew 一直在打招呼啊。好，欢迎你，加油，可以。
美女加油，可以的。
大力一点，加油！好球！
加油，有机会哦，第二 round 哦。
快点，谢谢你。好，我们有同分的，4位1分的，请来。白色衣服已经晋级了，
你已经
来，请
直接进入第二阶段了，帮我先看。4
位1分的第一位，请来 PK。一样3球。 好1球，好1球定胜负，
你要稳住哦。
好1球进了，1球定胜负，1球定胜负。这个衣服是 PLHLC 啦，念他的衣服干嘛？谢谢。下面一位，准备好，可以发出喽。好球，下面一位，
加油！
好的，恭喜你，现在只有1名晋级，对不对？还有3个要再 PK。好，格子衬衫的先生先过来。刚刚3位，再麻烦你们 PK 一次，1人1球。来，你先请。
看看我们漂亮又可爱的 PLEAGUE Crew， 拿走我们的催眠面包，要干扰啦！
哎呀，我觉得现在好像不能干扰。
我不知道放到哪里了。
重点是，
反正有把它收起来了。
应该是不知道用什么播放的，现在没有人在用 DVD 了。这个倒数第几天？
第6天，
就是下礼拜了。
对啊，下礼拜的6日啊，周末嘛。对啊，希望大家可以到现场享受一下。
大家都在排队。
没有啦，我觉得很棒啊，希望未来都是可以有这种现象可以出来。我觉得这对我们来讲也是很棒啊，不光光是我啦，我觉得，对啊，我希望接下来大家都可以好好去关注现在的不管中生代跟年轻的球员吧，让他们给他们更多的支持吧，然后希望篮坛可以越来越宏大，对啊，希望可以越来越好。
因为今天也是你最后一次在台中出赛，
对，
台中有很多你的球迷，要不要？
对啦，这边有蛮多的记忆点嘛，对啊，以前，对啊，这边不管是喜怒哀乐其实都有啦，对啊，我觉得这就是篮球赛很棒的一个面向，全民的支持，我觉得会很开心吧，然后也会生气，也会很气，也不，对啊。
你有在台中发过脾气吗？
这比赛应该都。不过是为了球队而胜利，真的是很正常。
对
，OK，
就最后一次在台中出赛啊，
真的很谢谢支持。
喂，
对，有没有什么话要代表？
我没有办法代表什么，但真的谢谢志杰，然后我们很想念。不管从 ABL 到 Plus League， 那真的是带来满满的支持。
对。
然后中华队很多小老弟，每次中华队集训，有机会跟他们说，他们都还是以杰哥为目标。
哦，不敢当啊。
所以我觉得
还是希望他们都可以朝着更大的目标去前进的。对啊，我只是一个小标杆。
没有。
对了，我希望他们可以创造更大的阶段。对啊，也可以继续的帮助篮球这样。谢谢。
加油。
I've been hungry, I ain't got no oven, but I got the munchies. How you gonna move on the front line? If I'm with you, I just cut ties. My high school teacher said I'd never be to that I turned out just fine. And no, I don't know you for the 12th time. We do not share the same bloodline. You let it run your mouth like a tough guy. Hope you keep the same energy when it's crunch time.
According to the American Psychiatric Association, it affects roughly 8% of children and 2% of adults. Commonly believed to only affect boys because they are perceived
as rowdy and rambunctious.
1 time for them praying on my downfall. 2 times for them in the South Shore. 3 times for them days on the block getting chased by the cops like a motherfucking outlaw. 4 times for them days that were all bad. 5 times for the who ain't called back. 6 times for the kids like me who got ADHD just to Jordan need a couple hearses. Double homicide, kill the beat and a verse. Everybody living on the surface, but we came from the underground. Yeah, we deserve what's beef. Beef is when you murder motherfuckers on the beat. Kill them all, nah, what's beef? Beef is brothers lying over, never mattered in the first place. Lying in the street, what's peace? Peace is when you leave it in the past, let it heal like a cast. When enough time passes, you blast. Kinda like John with bars, like a convict runner, you don't wanna start shit. Coming with the hot, all they do is talk. You can never stop it, boy, just stop. High and drunk, call that HD vision. All these other motherfuckers full of indecision, and I murder with precision all over your television. I'm numero uno, number 1, and you is just a subdivision. Never listen, we gon' leave internet still hitting on my last post. I just sent a steak back in Mastro's. My God, me and Jordan need a couple hearses. Double homicide, kill the beat and a verse. Everybody living on the surface, but we came from the underground. Yeah, we just far from the minimum, killing it with a riddle, with a vibe.
Moments away from the start of the second half here in the game between the Pilots and the Braves. Well, a little bit of preview of perhaps what's to come at Taipei Arena already in the city. Posters up for Beast's retirement, featuring 3 of his pro jerseys, and of course representing Team Taiwan. There's the venue for next week's action, the Taipei Arena, typical home to the high school and collegiate championships. And not even the national team really occupies Taipei Arena for any stretch of games. For example, the oldest NBA players to go down the list: Nat Hickey at 45 when he retired, Kevin Willis, 44. The Chief Robert Parrish at 43. More recently, Vince Carter, 43, and Udonis Haslem, 42 years young. The second half gets started with the Braves in possession. Early foul, Ethan impeding Archie Goodwin, trying to make a move. The Braves led for 21 minutes of the first half. The Pilots do have a 30-12 points in the paint advantage. If they can keep that up. Taoyuan gives the screen off to the right. He was playing with 3 personal fouls, and perhaps that's the reason why the Braves couldn't utilize their foul to take in the first. Well, at the end of the first half, I should say. Brown cross screen 4 into the corner, covered up as Jackie probes right. Andy, kick ball. A double kick ball. Andy only played 3 minutes, and basically was all in the start of the game. And he's out there to start this second half. Way out to Alec Brown. Passes and screens away for Graham. One dribble, and the push shot is in. Mr. Brown's father, taking the scenes here in Taizhou. I believe he also had a trip to the night market as Valle, the big fundamentals moves. Mo only had 1 field goal made in the first half. Scored his 8 points in part of 7 free throws. Pilots odd spacing, so Graham waiting for the screen. 2 shooters on a side. He fires away and cans it. Well, better shooting will beat poor offensive spacing, as they always say. I am facetious. Mo screening for Goodwin, and then re-screening Pilots cover it up. That's a Kuth. Dribble pull up on Amdi and count it. Just catching Amdi at the wrong time. At the line, the Australian product, as the referees will go to the monitor.
应该是3分了，对。踩到线，要近一点，要看啊，应该有机会踩到线，要看一下。可以拉近吗？踩到一点点，对啊，踩到一点点，踩到一点点，脚尖踩到一点点。
For this Kuth free throw. Graham had a effective 25 points in last night's game. Not as easy. 3 for, yes, that's not too bad. 3 for 6. How about a Kuth though, and 1. Making a move. Goodwin with the reaching foul. I think that's his first personal. Don't see that a lot. Alex Brown flashing a smile. He's got 11. A 1-point game as Josh getting the screen, swinging it around, deflected pass. Kuth still in deep position, lost his footing. No whistle to help him out as Goodwin pokes it free. Just keeping it bounce is Jackie as Josh trying to mark Alec Brown. Yeah, Alcom probe and then electing to pass it out. Pass fake underneath to Amdi and traffic comes foul from Pauian and Kuth. Pilots are patient with their second half offense. Very intentionally going at the Braves. Amdi on the season in his 13th start. Averages 3.6 points, 7.1 rebounds. And Graham on the free throw, a couple up fakes. He's called for a travel. Missed opportunity for the Pilots. He was in a dangerous position. Li Jianjun will come in for Baye. Pilots on the season average 15.5 turnovers per game. That was only their 6th as a team this game. Switched on to Goodwin as Yankovic nearby, and the three, butter. Goodwin continues to add to his impressive night. 21 on 3 made threes. Taipei Graham, a little misdirection, and look out. Braves on the breakaway. Goodwin behind the back. Taoyuan got it. Barely got that one up. 62-56 the score. Taoyuan's second made three. Dangerous pass as Jackie back to Graham. He fires away. No. Look out, and Graham was on the out of bounds line. Pats will make a change. Artino and Justin back in. They add a lot more scoring punch. Goodwin a little razzle dazzle. Be an easy pass. Practice enough. Quick handoff, Jerry to Goodwin. Looking to pass though. Josh goes to the screen as Yankovic does screen. Two mismatches as Goodwin fires away. Yes! That's the Braves tying their biggest lead. Threaded to Brown, lost it for a second. Rotated around, Justin to counter, and he downs a three himself. Scoring picked up here as a off-ball foul. And look, Artino giving a lot of ground and trying to contest. Impressive moves by Goodwin.
各位乘客一起来协助防守。
Yankovic pressured. Fires a pass. Taylor to a similar spot. It's short though as Zishandru almost got himself a rebound on the offensive end. Players down as Justin tries from the other wing. Way overshoots it. Kind of a touch foul on the rebound. Will stop play. With a 6:50 on the clock here in the third, our official timeout with the Braves marginally increasing their lead, up by 6 against the Pilots.
一起跳舞的时间啦！跟着大荧幕找到的空姐们一起跳起舞来，就可以获得空姐们手中的达美乐披萨兑换券哦！跟着游民一起动起来！小雨跟着音乐一起动起来！拍手拍手！拍手拍手拍手拍手！哇！跟着我们的音乐一起动起来，各位乘客一起跟着拍手。可以可以可以，有动就给过，跟着一起跳起来。非常好。哦，爸爸也可以，带着妹妹一起动起来也算。跟着佩晨一起。
The Pilots with a chance to clinch the regular season #1 spot. Here we were able to do so last year on March 22nd, the 39th game, labeled at number 41. If they do so this afternoon, it will be 3 games ahead of last year's regular season. Out of the timeout, 3 fouls apiece. Martino on the run, no. Yankovic being a double team, and look out. tucked up a lot, but the late whistle was hitting a Pauian in the face. The referees saw a lot of contact, and so that left arm kind of flicks. And the referees will go to the monitor. Yankovic forward to the Pauian. We'll see how the referees assess. This is a contact before Artino and Pauian, but Yankovic doesn't keep two hands on the ball. I'd rather hold the basketball with two hands.
没有啦，没有啦，就是摸到而已，没有打到，摸到而已，没有这么夸张。
In case it's Braves with a turnover and a personal foul. You heard the referees when they're approaching the replay system. Now they're going to get the third official involved. Just going to be a common foul. I think they're also going to issue a flop warning.
What? How you can give this warning? How can you give this warning?
Okay.
Warning! Warning! When they hit your face, cannot be never a warning. Because it's quick.
Ball getting loose, and up ahead is Chen, and blocked by Brown. He gets the loose ball. Pilots have numbers if they could push. Owen fresh in the game, shakes one, goes to the left hand, good. That exchange for the Braves. That Chen is called for traveling. No charge. I guess that's not the worst consequence for the Braves. One less foul. Give another look. Chen tried to go for the dunk, but reached out a little wide as Brown, his second block of the game, and then the effort to get the loose ball. I was mentioning at halftime how the Braves were giving a more diligent effort at loose balls. Well, Brown's block and then rebound led to the Pilots' fast break. What a change in the situation as the Braves looked like they had a free layup the other way. Goodwin strips Brown on the spin move. He's trying to handle, and a foul in transition. Pilots fourth as a team. Look, one of the tricks for Alec Brown, kind of utilize the empty space behind Chen. Goodwin sees a double, and Artino re-engages, letting him ISO while Valle occupied the middle. Yankovic drives and clutching lay-in, hanging in the air and kept his balance. Brown on the switch. Josh comes around for the steal. Over to Taoyuan. No. Braves hang on to it with a 6-point lead as Yankovic and Artino grappling.
No, you know, this guy trouble. This guy trouble.
Return. Yankovic cashes the first free throw. Make it 2. Braves up by 8. Killer Guanayo swinging it to Justin. Catch and shoot right away. Goodwin comes down with it. Racing to his left, out to Leitingen. Driving kick is Yankovic, almost. Giannis can use some offense now as Artino on the block. Deep position against Yankovic. Say a wrap foul, so 2 free throws.
Good deal, bud.
This is the season series with the most free throws between these two teams. Yankovic with his 3rd personal. Braves in the 3rd quarter, 18-14. Trying to spin around Guanayo. Beast and Goodwin on the side. Goodwin going against Chen Jiangshuang. Collects the pass. Yankovic shows, goes, and a beauty. It seems like we're going to have a late game warning. Yankovic will head out. Let's take another look. Yankovic got 2 in the air. Takes the shot, and just from this angle, we're 2 pilots in the picture. Justin getting a double screen. Now Artino was posting up. He goes again as Justin crosses. Finds a crease with a righty lay-in, a scoop finish. Justin was so patient, intentional to take on Beast in front of him. Goodwin, a whistle, and they say a foul against Goodwin, or Owen on Goodwin. Look at Lu Zhishan. One of the tricky things is just because he got past his defender, it was a tough angle on that layup. Archie Goodwin back at the line. Connects on the first. Braves are putting the Pilots in an uncomfortable situation. Goodwin, already a 26-point scorer. And look at that, a 3-for-3 effort. Justin probing in some trouble. And Beast fouls Artino in the face. The Braves, not the worst thing in the world. Beast's second personal. It'll be Artino to shoot the free throws, and not exactly his strong suit. Coming into tonight, a 49% free throw shooter, who was 1 of 3 last night. Bernardino is the Pilots' most consistent scorer. Short again. And in transition, Taoyuan with a good screen. Now over Goodwin. Pushed on to by Grant. His three, a little short. Need to get some offense going. 3 minutes to go here in the third. Graham on the catch. Over to Guanayo. His three way off the mark. Out of bounds off of Orange. Good one off for, I think, KJ, Braves, and Jackie. Once again, regarding Beast. Jump pass. Booth was all over it as Baye, with bigger size, able to get the lay-in. In the third quarter, Pilots 6 of 11 from the floor. That's not bad as foul. Graham Walker ended from the line. The problem is 2 for 6 at the line and 5 turnovers. Braves have 4 turnovers themselves, but how about 6 for 6 from the line, and Valle making them 8 for 14 from the field. That's good efficiency. Pilots are the lowest percentage free throw team, 63%, and dropping as looks like Taoyuan is about ready to come into the game. Let's see what he can do in 2 minutes here, taking leads to place. Team captain Winston. On the switch, Baye locks it up. And maybe Winston had something to do with that rebound.
Out when you know what happened. You can call me a tech when you know what happened. You know what happened. You are watching this. You are my player like this, trying to move, and you are not sure. Come on. Come on.
Smiles by Mo and Roger. In a good position. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. KJ at the light. Taoyuan pops free for 3 and whoa, a brick. I think we're coming the other way. It's a Booth fouling Martino. Depending on these free throws, might end up being a good play. Martino first visited his bench. Towel off the hands. Here you see the free throws. 17 for 22 by the Braves. 10 for 19 by the Pilots. Martino, easier to say how many makes he has. Just the 1 and the 2. Not so fast. 3 personal fouls. Uncheck Rube will come in. Really getting the back end of these benches. Swallowed up, and a loose ball off of Blue, they say. So the Pilots pick on the rookie. Pilots' biggest comeback this season was actually in the East Asia Super League. Down by 26 against the Macau Black Bears in Taoyuan Arena. And there we go, fouling Artino off ball. See, Artino was about to roll, so Winston grabbed him. 1 for 2 last time at the line. Makes the adjustment. See, if Artino can make 2 free throws every time, this would be a moot point. Also has 8 rebounds. Looks good. And check Wu guiding light in the down court. No import set for the Braves. Screening for Lightingan, crossing over. I think there was a pass as Enchek Wu off glass. Back to a 10-point advantage for the Braves. Martino asking for it. Passes one up, clutches, and gets it to go. Under a minute to play here in the third. KJ spinning around as Jack was fouled. There's a loose ball and a lucky bounce for the Braves, but they'll take it. Yeah, if you go for the pass, it's going to be hard to recover, as Enchek Wu just experienced. Coming out for Chen Xiangqu, wearing 88. A 45% free throw shooter this season and 40 attempts, so not a small sample size. Goes 0 for 2. Trying to target Artino. Graham on the drive as he puts it up for a brick. Braves break out. Winston will slow them up. Only 1 shot, 1 second difference. The left side and check Wu moving screen against Guan Dayo. Like I said, sometimes it may be advantageous screens. Get another look. Yeah, that's not enough space. Braves and Pilots make a substitution. Alec Brown and Dang Coop for the respective teams. Unlike when the Braves had 1.9 on the clock, it's at 5.2, close to 5.3. Yet more substitutions, including Spencer Lin for KJ. One more length out there. Guanayo racing ahead, clutching in the air. Look at that! Guanayo, the buzzer beater master for the Pilots. They find themselves down by 6, though, against the Braves. Looking to hand them a second loss on the season. The Braves hoping to clinch very soon.
就要跟着一起动起来，就像我们这样子哦，准备哦，5、6、7、8。就是这样，跟着音乐一起动起来，妹妹拍到你喽，美女拍到你了，跟着一起，跟着一起动起来，不要害羞，不要害羞，美女跟着一起动起来。 没错，就是这样子，非常好。哇，好可爱哦！妹妹，100分，100分。 大家也可以继续帮领航员加油。
谢谢若彤，谢谢 P.LEAGUE Crew， 谢谢各位乘客。目前比分78比72，稍稍的落后一点点。 但没有关系，在决胜节呢，我们要协助飞行员拿下胜利。各位乘客，一起加油，一球一球的打回来。
冲破极限，我们不后退，跟着飞，一起飞向胜利的奖杯。梦想在我们前方。
12 minutes on the clock to determine the winner or overtime here. Both teams had a rather high turnover rate and combined for 11 in the third quarter. The Pilots actually 6 for 12 from the line in the third quarter is okay. You'd rather it be perhaps in the 70s, 80s. Hey, why not make all of them? And only 2 offensive rebounds, so the Braves doing a good job limiting the Pilots' opportunities. A little misdirection. Justin back to Taoyuan. Catch and shoot. Really. Braves getting their regulars back in after a flurry of reserves and substitutes in there. Kick as Josh. Taoyuan face, no good. Better position. Crossing, losing it, puts it up before the clock, off to the right. The biggest comeback this season was the Pilots by 5 points against the Arc on March 29th. Ball as play continues. Pauian clutches, and they're going the other way. Got to see what happened there. Justin ended up underneath the basket while Pauian
just said swing the ball on a switch.
ended up on the floor. Okay. Doesn't seem too bothered by that missed opportunity. That's going to be Mo's 4th personal foul. 2 screens for Guan Nayo. Justin goes around, lofts the 3 up, and buries it. Goodwin and Jackie tangled up. Ball finds number 10, and holding the side of his head and neck area. See how the referees called this as the Braves walking around a little aimless. Well, the fans in the building see the replay as it's not impossible that we get a double foul. Jackie was physical with Goodwin, but Goodwin with that right arm swing, only dangerous as Yakong's facial expression still looking sideways. They're going to go to the replay monitor. They did not automatically say unsportsmanlike foul. You see Lee Jiakong's foul right there, and then Goodwin swing that right arm back.
上篮算救球，可是我们先看球，对啊，先看。第一拍他是收球了，前面有先吹的，对啊。这球上篮要算吗？没有，上篮犯规都不会算。没有上篮，就是第一个动作，第二个动作啊。第一个上篮动作2罚，然后第二个动作给1。再往前拉，第二个给1啊。先看到加胖第一个动作。就他拉他手嘛，顶他嘛。 好，第一个接触，好，先吹防守，对，然后第二个有后续动作，要 上篮要不要罚球？要罚球。
不用，不是两个犯规几乎是同时，双方犯规他就不会有罚球。
没有啊，我现在不刷双犯规，先吹第一个犯规，第二个犯规遗误啊。
现在两个犯规都爆了，不是两个犯规都爆。
我先报顺序啊，我跟他解释，然后我解顺序啊。第一拍上篮要给他罚2球啊，第二拍给他遗误啊。
Pilots fans probably not so happy that Ethan took a shot to the face and yet was giving the flop. I think it's still fair to say there was a foul there.
经过 IRS 检视，我们先吹李家康的阻挡犯规。第二个10号富邦10号，格拉，我们追加他后续的动作不符合运动道德犯规，升级罚2球。
So there you hear it, is indeed Jackie with a common foul and Goodwin given an unsportsmanlike. We've definitely seen this before, and same kind of adjudication. Now Goodwin will head out along with Mbaye. Jackie at the line. Switching the first. He's a 79% free throw shooter. And just like that, the Pilots find themselves down by just 1 possession. Could be a big turning point in the game. Round screen for Guanayo. Justin on the same side, now cuts away. Guanayo on Puth as Brown with the 3. Braves get the rebound. Shooting has been tough for the Pilots as Taoyuan blocked. Braves get back as Li Jiakang resets to Justin. They switch. Alec Brown was open as Graham deep positioning, probing, out to Jackie, catch and shoot. Almost. Saying that a lot. Pilots 6 for 20 from outside. On Guanayo, they get the switch. As Beast beats the clock, leaving it short. Pilots another chance to run. Giving it another try. They're getting tight for the Pilots. Free throw area. Foul first, and Graham has now accumulated 4 personal fouls. We've got a feeling that this Brown block could have led to a run for the Pilots. The Braves got them a little lucky. 3 pretty good looks from the outside, unable to convert. Braves up by 2 as Josh had that one flicked by Brown. Another block. And a foul in transition. The record for the Pilots this season was 5, also by Alec Brown. Well, if you can't score, defend like heck. Alec Brown, by the Plus League site, has 4 block shots. Jackie, pull-up three, that's still off as Artino bats it to the Braves bench. By my count, that is 4 straight missed three-pointers by the Pilots. Pressured by Artino. Now Beast on the switch, crosses right. Way step and out of bounds. The orange ball. Five blocks by Brown back on January 6th against the Braves. The high mark this season. He's 1 away from that. It's been a little off motion. Yankovic switched on to Justin. Fade away, siding fade away to three as Beast, surrounded by 2 Pilots, needs some help. Ethan steals and lay-in. Finally a bucket. That ties it up at 78 apiece. Beast to counter off to the right as Artino with a big rebound. Thinking that the 2 teams forgot how to shoot the basketball. Brown on the switch, finally catches it. Facing up against Beast. The bounce, no. Faking left, going right, leaves it way short. Got his own board to a wide open Zijie. On the perimeter first. And a little bit too close to the greatest of all time. You see Beast kind of pick up his dribble the worst time. 4th foul on Jackie as timeout on the floor. We got to catch our breath here from Taichung Intercontinental Basketball Stadium. The Pilots and Braves are knotted up 78-78. We're counting down the days to the Lin Zijie retirement. Yankovic is touched up from behind. That's a bad foul by Artino.
It's a good goal. They didn't do too many. This is good.
See, the player and coach are not on the same page. Running into Yankovic from behind. Beast with a crease. Fouled. Off the runner from the line. The Jack Hong reaching from behind. I believe that is his 5th. Not that much to distract Lin Zijie. Nothing but net on that free throw. Braves take back the lead. And he makes 1 of 2. Quick 3 by Justin as 2 Pilots guards combine for the rebound. Ethan quickly spinning, dumping it off to Artino on a brilliant quick sequence by Pauian, coming alive here in the 4th quarter. Backdoor as the Pilots cover that up. Josh out to Yankovic. Another clutching layup, miss, and another. Couldn't tap this, and another. Couldn't tap it in as Justin, 1 in front, slows it up, puts it up and in. 2 straight field goals by the Pilots have put them up by 3. East trying to equal it. Got 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Pilots on a 10-1 run, if you can believe it. Ethan dumping it off Artino, power dribble, up and in. Getting another one to fall, and the Braves not electing to call timeout. Goodwin and Mbaye ready to check in. Chasing after his own shot, misses it. Pilots have man ahead, but slow it up. Make it a 14-1 run as Justin working with Artino. Drives, one-handed scoop. Finally called their timeout. A 0 for 12 start by the Braves here in the 4th quarter. And a look kind of started with the Ethan drive and dish. Artino dutifully waiting, and on a play that I thought would get the Braves to call timeout. Justin, a tough layup over KJ, probably could get a foul too. There's a previous dump off. That's Artino's superpower to finish through some contact. And that last play just way too easy for Justin to attack the gap. Pretty incredible. The Braves 0 for 12 from the field, also throw in 3 turnovers, and that's with the Pilots only shooting 1 of 8 from 3-point land. Like I said, to start the 4th quarter, 4 straight misses. But finally, Xiaobai's steal and score tied it up at 78-78. Braves only have a Beast's free throw to just get on the board here. Fundayo guarding the basketball. Baye goes to screen now. Yankovic actually screens. Down screen for KJ. Justin all over it. Did not play yesterday due to injury. He's good enough for tonight. He's enthusiastic about it. As Yankovic would have been a tough one. And that's Willie Martino doing a good job. Pilots patient with it. They're in control. So a lot of ball game left. Justin probing, flipping it to Artino. Losing it as look out. Mbaye, no, back to Brown. Justin, look what I found. And Artino, volleyball tap in. How about a couple of rebounds for 2 more points? Justin and Goodwin tangled up. Just the foul. If the ball pops free from Goodwin's possession, Justin would have played good defense. But because it was still on the floor, here you could see from a long ways away, Willem Martino would have got the putback over KJ and Jerry. The arm tackle is really not the key, it's the blocking foul with the legs.
He's tricky. He's cheating on you. He's cheating on you.
Martino
He's cheating on you.
will head out.
They have to stop.
Graham will take his place.
Cover. Yeah, cover. We need to cover.
Martino previously complaining about all the scratches he's got as Fergie trying to educate the refs. Line drive in for Archie Goodwin. A tough go in the fourth quarter for Beast and the Braves. Solace is the Pilots already in the penalty. So everyone ends up on the floor and no foul called. Justin only with 2 personal. He also has 23 points on 8 of 18 shooting. Up by 7. Pilots set up in a horn. Now turns into floppy as Brown alley-oop. What a pretty pass by Ethan. Great misdirection. All switch. AJ missed, chased his own shot as Baye up close, followed up by the defense. Ethan out to Guandayo. They were looking Brown's way. Right out wide as Baye head down off, over to Brown in the crowd and leans on him. Drops it in for another basket. Pilots taking control here in the fourth. Roger can call enough timeouts here. Another look at Alec Brown. Great body control. They're a tough defense. Maybe Travion Graham deserves the credit. Thankfully, they landed okay. Number 30 Bayalton with now 6 assists on the game. So a 12-point Pilots lead. Got to look at the scoring trends in this game because the Braves were ahead for almost all of 3 quarters as off ball. Ethan runs into Goodwin. I'm trying to give Goodwin the benefit of the doubt, though he's trying to chase Ethan all over the floor. Ball. It's a foul, but I don't know if it's anything egregious because Bayalton was running into Mo, bounced him into Goodwin. Trying to be in control of yourself, but I'd say the same thing about Goodwin. You don't want to put yourself in a position where the refs tee you up. Goodwin is on the verge of sportsmanlike technicals leading to fines or suspensions. As it stands right now, just 2 free throws. Ethan's second personal, so expect him to go at it some more down the stretch. Braves can't be dropping free throw opportunities. Here, down big. Goodwin at 7 for 11. He converts. 30.9 for him. defense by Josh as time's running down. Ethan on the deck, and loose ball to Goodwin. Puts it up and in. Allowed a lot of physicality on both ends of the floor there. Last game, the Braves against the Heart, 77 points by their local players. We're counting on Goodwin here, though. Jackie shot big, driving in, and a tough take as Graham to pick up his teammate. Back up by 11 Pilots. Time is now 20 down, seems like very quickly. Goodwin, big crossover dribble, sees a double team. Taoyuan contests his three. Josh gives him second life. Under 2 minutes here. Yankovic probing. Miami passing Ubaye. He's fouled. It's going to be on number 6, Guan Nayo. As you see, Goodwin shedding Guan Nayo first. And just timing up the shot over and around Alec Brown. He is indeed tied this season's high of 5 blocks in the game, his own mark. Fourth quarter. How about 23-7 for the Pilots. Pauian making one. And that's a no luck on the second. Across the timeline. We are under 2 minutes. Now screens for Ethan. Finds a little daylight over to Killer. Probing, floating, he got it. On the switch, Josh attacking the space, and it was a smart move. To Ethan, they switch. Now screens and re-screens. Pass back to Graham. Can he do it? No. And how about from 8 feet? There we go, Tavion Graham. A dirty dozen lead for the Pilots maintains. Goodwin, full three, and off target, as it seems like the Pilots have secured another victory. A player called timeout, so you get some substitutions going on as 5 Pilots on the floor look really gassed.
We go like this. We go like this.
Justin, in his return from getting a day off. These highlights really dazzling the home crowd. 23 points and 3 assists. Really giving his team a boost that they needed against this Brave team who come into the building and had a 6-point lead heading into the 4th quarter. In prior Plus League seasons, I think the stat was the team that had a 4th quarter lead would win like 95% of the games. The Pilots on the season already have come back from down by 5 against the Arc last time they played. We're looking around for their comeback stats. When they're down, they have come back twice out of 3 times heading into the 4th quarter. The only time was their only loss. Down strong in some trouble, floats it to the middle of the floor as down court, Yankovic, the target, and the basketball sails out of bounds, an inaccurate pass. Pilots looking to dribble out the basketball. So after receiving the GA Pyeongchang January Player of the Month, Justin and the Pilots looking to come away with a win as Killer dribbles it out of bounds. 14 turnover by the Pilots, not too shabby. Goodwin dropping it off to Mo, and it falls to the hands of the Pilots. Fellow six-year players, Ban Dayo and Zhou Guiyu will exchange high fives, as will the players and the coaches for the Pilots. Would the sound of the buzzer have their 99-87 victory, and by our math have clinched the Plus League regular season here in 20-25-20-26. 9 points by the Braves in the fourth quarter.
Thank you, Bobo. I love my chun.
I think we could still give them credit for a very good first 3 quarters, but the Pilots, after now twice losing the East Asia Super League Championship and falling to the New Taipei Kings back in 2024, are showing that they're the best closers and finishers here in the Plus League. As we wrap things up before the timeout, the break, the Braves were led by Archie Goodwin with 32 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 steals. He's joined by Mohamed Mbaye, 13 points. And the Braves, despite reaching their 32 free throw mark once again, only shoot 29 for 80 on the game. Another milestone achieved by the Pilots, and I was writing in my notes, the only thing that they really haven't achieved is a season series victory over the TSG Ghost Hawks, and they will have 3 tries at it, currently 4 wins to 1. The Pilots in the fourth quarter, despite 1 for 10 3-point shooting, get 12 buckets and don't need it at the line, 2 for 3. They turned it over 5 times, but several of those were late in the ball game when the decision was already secured. They moved to 16 wins, 1 losses, includes 5 straight after their lone loss, and a remaining perfect 8 wins and 0 losses at home. The Braves' 2-game road winning streak has been snapped. They fall to 2-7 on the road, 7-18. So that gives the Yankee Arc a little bit of relief, having lost last night against these Pilots. Well, thankfully, we were not rained out, unlike our friends over in the CPBL. The Uni President 7-11 Lions against the CTBC Brothers were rained out, but they are underway with a scheduled 5:05 first pitch. Mere 50 meters outside of our building here. I see a few Dreamers sneak in, offer their congratulations to the Pilots. We have to thank once again the Dreamers for making their building available to the Pilots, as Taoyuan Arena is still undergoing renovations. Justin will be the player interviewed, the player of the game. It's perhaps less of a joy and more of a burden to be the winner, player of the game here in the Pilots. We need to make those Pilots bills a much lighter material. Formosa Television, Cai Jingjing dodging shots as well. As we are ready to go here from 台中。
球迷朋友，先给领航员还有卢俊祥一个最大的尖叫声！俊祥，这场比赛不是一场容易的胜利，感觉得出来，从第1节开始，勇士队就有备而来，但是你们还是打下了一场精彩的逆转胜。谈谈赛后的心情。
我觉得在现场看到那么多球迷，哇，非常的开心。那我们也展现我们自己的团队，然后我们团队的韧性，对，那很开心今天赢下球，然后回馈给你们。
在第3节，面对杰哥的防守，有一个非常精彩的单打，然后也成功的把球给打进了。这是不是一种最好的致敬方式？
当然，杰哥都是我一直以来的目标，对，那很开心我那球有进了，如果不进的话，可能会有点好笑。
接下来要打 BCL 的比赛，在昨天有登入，但是没有出赛。那卡总在赛后也提到了你的伤势部分，今天是带伤拼战。其实球迷朋友都还蛮担心的，那可以请你亲自跟大家更新你的状况。
其实这几天都是一直在做恢复的训练，那其实没有在跟团队训练比较多。那今天这场球其实跟卡总沟通过，就是想要让我有回到比赛的感觉，对，那就是尝试着让我打这场比赛，看我的身体状况怎么样。但大家不用担心，下礼拜 BCL 我还是会参与的。
这种战斗的意志，我相信现场满场的球迷都有感受得到。那接下来拿下了例行赛的第1，连续3年挺进冠军战，要不要跟大家分享一下，这对你们来说有多重要？
不止晋级很重要，我们还要再拿一座冠军，对不对？
掌声再给领航员和卢俊祥。
谢谢青青主播。也恭喜俊祥，在俊祥签完名之后呢，我们要来请俊祥签下我们胜利的小球。等等，我们前方以及后方的乘客准备好了，在签完小球之后，俊祥要来送出这2颗小球。好，我们先看向前方的摄影机，3、2、1，再一张，3、2、1，好，现在我要听到最大的尖叫声在哪里？哇哦，背面要，哇，好球！俊祥留步哦，俊祥留步，俊祥。我们还有胜利小飞机，邀请俊祥来留念，也谢谢我们应援好伙伴棉豆腐。好的，先来拍一张照，看到这里，3、2、1。好，现在请俊祥来挂上胜利小飞机，我们就要欢迎这位乘客，今天的 MVP 乘客。来到中圈，要由俊祥来颁奖。谢谢我们棉豆腐提供的棉豆皮，谢谢你，欢迎你。跟俊祥哥哥站近一点来合照。好，大家靠近一点，大家一起来大合照哦。看到中间佳话这一机吗？好，看到佳话这一机。3、2、1。好的，谢谢，恭喜你，恭喜！全场最大的掌声送给卢俊祥，谢谢俊祥今天的努力，拿下了这场胜利。现在呢，我们也要来颁发今天卖力干扰罚球的2位乘客啊！恭喜你们获得棉豆腐提供的2颗催眠面包枕头，欢迎你！
欢迎你们来到我们的场中央，
欢迎你，欢迎！好，协同 Pilots Crew 一起来合照，看到我们这边。
Once again, the final score is 99 for the Pilots, 87 for the Braves. Pilots get their 7th victory against their rivals. I think one of the biggest surprises that 2 games in a row head-to-head, the Braves, a 3-point shooting has let them down in the end. 7 for 36, only 19%. You know the Pilots are going to win, not on screen, but points in the paint, 62 to 26. So the free throw shooting 15 to 25 and 22 versus 32. Not too big of a gap to overcome. And the Pilots get their qualified for the East Asia Super League graphic already, as they have their spot in the East Asia Super League for a 3rd straight season, and with a chance to perhaps tie or at least keep up with the new Taipei Kings, who have made the East Asia Super League Final Four, then finals in 3 consecutive seasons. The Pilots will have another hill to climb, perhaps, trying to continue to seek that elusive East Asia Super League title, owned 3 times over by the Japanese B-League, Chiba Jets, Hiroshima Dragonflies, and most recently the Utsunomiya Breaks. But the Pilots are there once again, and can now look forward to getting ready for the Plus League finals, if on their focus for the domestic play. So after being host to the send-off for Beast, they'll participate in the home ceremonies coming up on Saturday at 5 p.m. A tip-off at Taipei Arena will be really unlocking and unboxing a new venue for the Plus League, thanks to the Braves making arrangements. We hope the fans, either you're coming in attendance or taking in the game from the internet and behind your TV screens, we hope it'll be a proper send-off and a ceremony to honor one of Taiwan basketball's best in Lin Zijie. Ling Lingrun on the left provided color commentary. Formosa Television's Cai Jingjing was the play-by-play on the Mandarin side. And on behalf of them and our TV partners, our team in the Plus League and our league offices, I'm Ryan Chen. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you guys in the next one.